Well, it's a pleasure to be here with you today. And also we recognize that this is a fun time for you at the end of the semester. So thanks for taking the time. LaVey Talk, who is going to be here with us, she's actually the most experienced of all of us in our office. She's worked over 21 years in the office. She's out sick today. But we have myself, Darin. I just joined the office back in June. I'm the assistant director. We have Tiffany Morgan. She is working as basically a full-time staff member in the office, but she also worked as a student employee before that. And then we have Marcus McCoy, and he's a student in our office. He actually works in the office. Mike Wheeler, he's another student here at BYU, does a lot of work with our office, especially as a volunteer. We have James Tanabe, works in our office, and then Rachel Gonzalez. Office, and they'll actually have an opportunity to introduce themselves more in depth in their backgrounds as well. So, do you want us to go ahead and launch right in? Okay. The first thing we'd like to have you do, we kind of have an assignment for you, and if you need a piece of paper or something to write with, please raise your hand and we'll have someone get it to you. But we'd like you to think of a question or two or more that might be related to some of these topics up on the board, but that may not be, that you might have. And go ahead and write them down, and then we'll go ahead and give you a minute or two while I kind of do an introduction here to write down a question or two that you might have, and then we'll at the end have a time for question and answer period that will kind of hopefully address your questions. Some of your questions may be addressed during the presentation as well. And so we'll give you a minute to write down a couple questions. Before I get started into the presentation, and while